Good morning, folks. Thank you for tuning into this episode of the Bradical Show. I'm your host, Bradley, and today we're doing something a little new. Things are different. I'm trying certain things for the first time. And we're playing a game for the first time. A new game. It's been a minute since we did this whole recording thing. Quite specifically, it's been since the last time I recorded Love Seat. Yeah, I got certain things set up, including the Ragdoll arcade, which Yonzer knows is a very big spreadsheet, huge spreadsheet, obscenely large spreadsheet, because I have OCD and I like spreadsheets. Be nice to me. And as such, I know which games to play next. I'm able to do the planning. I'm able to make things make sense. He's all good. And today, we're going to be playing a game that may or may not be a dumpster fire, called Not Escape Room. I should have pulled up the itch.io page. Do that. Relax, Windows. Relax. It's fine. You can run it as a treat. There we go. This is a game called Not Escape Room by these people who have names I can't pronounce because they're not English, dumb American names. A game that I got off itch.io that was part of a bundle. And yes, we are going to work through that because I'm always working through that bundle. It gave me so much stuff you don't understand. Yeah, this is some kind of like visual novel game where the premise is we are some kind of like AI that is trying to keep these people stuck inside this room for raisins. I kind of like the that's all fine. I kind of like this opening music. He's nice. Okay, let's see what's crack-a-lackin'. Alright, I guess there's not voice acting. I don't know what I was expecting, but it hard cut to just immediately starting here. Which means I get to voice act 3 women. One of them is gonna be a Southern Belle. What? Where am I? I'm only giving her this voice because she looks semi-goth, and that reminds me of my cat. And this is my voice for my cat. Where am I? Did I black out again? I don't remember drinking that much. At least not this time. Is this not full screen? Oh, maybe that was the issue. Did that fucky-wucky OBS? It did not fucky-wucky OBS. We're good. This doesn't seem like a pub. Not one I would like to go, at least. You guys, how'd you know I wanted to go to a nostalgic? Question mark? Escape room game. Thank you, guys. Interesting. I'm gonna assume spelling mistakes and things like that are probably because English wasn't the developer's first language. That's gonna be my assumption here. What? An escape room? And wait, aren't your birthday, like, next month? Of course we thought about it, babe. We know you love early birthday presents. Wink. Ah, this is me. I'm the AI. Birthdays. What? Did that memory wipe like wiped out too much, maybe? Well, dear humans, this is not an escape room, but your home. Oh, God, I should be doing Queen's voice. Birthdays? What? Did that memory wipe out too much, maybe? Well, dear humans, this is not an escape room, but your home for the rest of your lives. I already forget what voice I gave this person. There even is a talking AI. Wow, you guys didn't need to go that far. This must have cost you a lot. You know, I wouldn't spare no expense for my cutesy pie. Right? My angry pie. Oh, alright. So, there's English not being your first language. And then there's unabashedly abusing the English language. First of all, you cannot address me as your angry pie. So this is like the second visual novel game I've played from itch.io, and the dialogue in both of them has been terrible. Is this going to be a theme? Itch.io developers. And if I was any pie, I would have been an apple pie, because you know I love apples. Simple as that. But don't you dare address me like that as well. What's happening? What is going on? Well, don't you know how to receive a fucking compliment? What's happening? Yonzer, I'm scared. Angry was just for teasing, and pine means I find you cute, so take the fucking compliment. You won't find much from me again, don't you worry. This is how my cat talks to me too, by the way. I didn't realize giving you Dutch's voice was gonna be so accurate. Don't you fight again? Not on my pre-birthday. Aw, humans. You tell them they're gonna live in a 10 square meter room for the rest of their lives, and they fight over meaningless words among themselves. Even though you thought this was an escape game, you are not looking for any way to escape. What a bunch of dum-dums you all are. They're definitely not even evil sounding, but helpful AIs, right, you guys? This kind of games are timed most of the time. 2 times in the same sentence. If we get into leaderboard, maybe we get your money back. Let's start searching and solving. Jesus Christ. You're definitely right, dear Desta. Let's get started and finish quickly so we get to the after party. There's even an after party. Wow, amazing. Oh, my supercomputer. Why? Why did I mention that? I always do that. Why do I always do that? God in heaven, what is happening? Sure. I guess we'll taunt Desta. Why not? Even if there's a way to escape, and I assure you there isn't, do you really think you can concentrate on anything while she is constantly shouting in that annoying high-pitched voice of hers? Really? Personally generated unique insults. Just incredible. Aw, I guess supercomputer's a curse for an AI. You know? It's ironic that an AI is the one talking. Am I being too mean? I can be meaner. Come on, this should have been torture for you, not for me. Well, I feel you. Thank you for reminding us to look for stuff again, Mix AI. But you don't need to... Oh, I accidentally clicked. I have a bad habit where I don't know why, when I'm playing games, I'll accidentally right-click. I do it a lot in Minecraft, too. And I don't know why. Actually, would have been nice. Yeah, sure, a whip, a drunk, and a big mouth definitely could accomplish things. I said we don't need more encouragement, Mix AI. Are you sure that one is the pastry?
NANI?
With emotionally unstable feelings, Shula. Shula? Don't get mad, Pumpkin. I know that AI got boring too fast. Let's get this game over with. Alright, let's get started and prove this idiot AI wrong. How many times must I say don't mix me, please? Just say babe, pumpkin, boo, deer, baby bear, kitty, puppy, or peaches. Fruity Loops. I hate this. I think I hate this. Well, why am I even bothering? They can never get out. They didn't even notice the key piece I forgot to remove to exit the room. Gosh, a puzzle box, why not? Ooh, maybe we can continue by that glowing thingamajig. Glowing, wait, it might be a trap. A trap? Why? They could have prepared anything while we were unconscious. Why would they need a trap? Oh, you are right, actually, which is kind of a surprise. Woohoo, I'm right. Yes, you are. Let's see what is glowing. Ah, it's a shape sorter. My great-great-grandfather said he had one of these when I asked him about the toys from his time. I asked him about it because of homework. It was nice. It was nice time with Great-Gramps. We called him Gigi for short. Gigi! I need to play that game. Add that to the list. I was looking over here because that's usually where my camera is. Yonzer, add it to the list. Now I missed him. When we finish this, I should visit him to tell me more stories, and I will tell him that I played with a shape sorter. He will be so excited. Yeah, okay, so this must be easy then. Let's solve it, Cassidy Bear. Cassidy, maybe? Should be easy. It was a toy for babies to learn shapes. How hard can it be? Even you should be able to do it, Shula. Nah, not even gonna bother if it's that easy. I'm keeping my energy for harder challenges. That's really smart, Shula. As an AI in charge of this, I'm going to kill these 3. This is gonna turn into a game of Saw really fucking fast. We should split our efforts evenly. This might be a marathon type of an escape room after all. X is exactly what I thought. He definitely didn't think that. Wait, isn't these holes on the box too small for these shapes? Gosh, I don't know. Maybe your simple 3D minds, they are taunt Shula. They are all objects with at least 4 dimensions, my dear humans. Even Shula, objects with 4 dimensions. Even Shula could have seen them easily fitting in the holes if they could comprehend the other dimensions with their merely primitive senses. I just simplified them into 3D for basic understanding. Dimensions. I'm sure Cassidy will work it out. She must know about those dimensions, or what good is that library doing in her house, right? It is right, Shula. These won't fit into those holes. The game is rigged from the start. Fallout New Vegas? Is that a reference? Let's think of another way. What good are you if you can't even put stuff through holes? Actually, I should have guessed. Links. Alright, let me take a crack at it. Even as it's rigged, Mix AI is... The objective is to get the objects into the box, right? Sure, let's say it's the objective. If you can put the objects in, it'll open. Why not? I will go on and even say it holds a key inside for you. Exciting escape. Beautiful. I have an idea. Is there any crash? Look down at the broken puzzle on the ground. Huh, that also works. Pie Freak? Pie Freak? How dare you make me read words? That might have been the best compliment you could have ever given to me. No. The object was to get objects in the box. The objective was to get objects into the box. You cannot have the key. Do I mention the key? The puzzle might be getting the objects into the box, but for me, the objective is getting out of here. That's the key. No matter, this room is inescapable. It really does not matter if you can or cannot play simple games. But they didn't have any speakers. How can they make an alarm? What? They don't even have any speakers. Why? Why has this always happened to me? What is the alarm for the torture hour, humans? Pardon? My second favorite hour of the day, after dismembering hour, of course. Now enjoy the wave of heat coming from my own self-circuits. Oh, the double relief. The room gives and gives. Now the sauna experience. What a luxurious place this is. Why would we need to hear the alarm? Something's fishy here. Is this a can of salmon? Ha, it's a big S on the can for salmon. What the fuck is happening? Yonder, help. Ah, damn. Now we have to strip a bit in this definitely uncomfortable heat. How sad I am. No one can imagine. Big order, you say? Might that be another puzzle, Desta? The other cans also has some letters. It might be another puzzle. Ugh, God, man, I don't know. I didn't think I would need to further incapacitate your ability of complex speaking, Shula, so I didn't put any beers in. But I am sure if you want enough, you'll have enough time to ferment anything. I don't think we'll stay for that long, you artificial, unintelligent Jew. This makes me feel better about my own writing. Again, that might be too mean, because... You know, English not being the first language at all, so translation probably wasn't the easiest thing for them to do. But, shouldn't we learn what all the cans are before thinking about what kind of alcohol you're gonna make, though? Sure, is there an F for... Is there an F there, Desta, for fuck you? I'm sorry, but it doesn't seem so. Don't start swearing in. For that one word, your punishment is you're gonna have to find and count all the letters on these cans on your own. Well, I'm gonna do it my way. S is not for salmon, it's for sangria. E's are for eggnog. C is for your Cuba Libre. But it's your birthday, and for you, I'll make it into your favorite cosmopolitan. I hate this dialogue. I hate this. Is it just these archetypes of these characters that I dislike? Guess I don't like this. D is for Dirty Martini, which it seems only I can see. N is for New York Sour in the situation right now. No is for Old Fashioned, I guess, again, like me. Come on, Sheila. You know she's always like that. I don't even think she knows what you're talking about. I don't even know if she could feel that interest in anyone. I don't think she knows or cares how to. Are they gonna bang or what? Is this a banging game? Is there banging involved? It's part of the technique, babe. You don't need to get jealous all of a sudden and blows a kiss. Sigh. My fault for caring about you for even a second. Just keep continuing with your boozes. R for simpletons like you who only drink red wine. Sorry. I thought we were going to get into an R slur for a second. I was going to be mad. But we did it. I for Irish whiskey. I already forgot most of the letters. Alright, let me just list them again from my most favorite to least favorite. Hanging over the cans as I go along. Definitely sounds fun. I'm ready. Stop. I said stop. We might need them later. There's lots more. We're having fun. Sangria, Irish whiskey. Opening them is so satisfying. It's so melodic. I almost like a song. Yes, they're melodic. But something is missing. Dirty Martini, eggnog, and red wine. Clink, clink, clonk. Can you please put red wine and eggnog to the beginning and open the cans again in that order? How are you opening and unopening cans? But it's just a pull to... what? That was easy. Fix her all the help. Mix AI. I hope you'll be more careful next time. Supercomputer damage. Just shut your speakers up. Artificial. Just shush. Next time, not one word from your speakers. Not even an impulse from your circuits. You may have found a key and opened a keypad, but you don't know anything about them, do you? We don't even know that was a keypad until we just said so. As I said, a key and a keypad. What are you going to do with those? Nothing. Because you don't know what to do. The puzzles were just a song stuck in the circuit. At least the music in this game's not terrible. The sound's good. I don't dislike the character models, but they're almost in that 2D cutout style that certain cartoons have had in the past that I just really don't care for. The background environments are whatever, serviceable. They're fine. The key is easy and it's all we can see. I hope it goes either into the bathroom door, which could be good because you know privacy, or it goes into the keypad. Bathroom privacy is important, but yeah, the key. This definitely is for the keypad. Okay, let me try it. Click. Yep, it certainly fits. Keypad open up for some touch. How'd you put a key into a keypad? Why are they called keypads? You don't put keys into them. Welcome to the last game prepared for your brain development. This again is an impossible one. Even I, a super intelligent artificial intelligence, cannot solve. It is deciphered from an ancient code of scripts. You said impossible for the previous games as well. Why should I believe you now? We can beat this one too. We can get to the exit. I believe in it now. Be my guest. Give it a go, please. I don't know, Cassidy. It sounds a bit calm this time. It actually is scary. It was never this calm. This isn't calm. I'm just kind of tired of your bullshit. Why wouldn't I be? The task is literally impossible this time. I don't know how to solve it. I have nothing to worry about anymore. Even if it is impossible, Mix AI shouldn't be this calm about the slim chance of us getting away. What if we assumed wrong? What if the AIs don't need an exit or a door or a window to change things around here? Finally, clap, clap, clap. How am I clapping as an AI? I don't have hands. After almost a day, you figured it out. Why would we need a door? I could change things around just by some of my robot arms in the wall. What? So all we did was for nothing. You gave us false hope all this long. Are we really stuck here for the rest of our lives? God willing. Calm down, Sheila. It's just an AI program to bum us out. We can beat this escape room together. I don't know. After all this time, you finally get it. You finally get that you are all hopeless. You're all going to live and die in between these walls. Fortunately for you, Shula, I've prepared a little surprise for just this moment for you. A bottle of rum awaits you in the kitchen, just for you. It's trying to get you drunk again, Shula. Do not fall for it. And why did you speak to yourself like that? Why does it matter anymore? I don't even have enough alcohol to last me a day. And I have to stay here till I die. Gluck, gluck, I will drink until I pass out, at least this day. Good choice, Shula, good choice. Make the most of it while you can. Who's this boss? Who's the secret fifth character? Actually, is an exit if you solve the last puzzle artificially. It wouldn't be fair to the meatbags, would it? Why? Why is there's a legitimate supercomputer that the AI was talking to. Alright. I didn't make a mistake this time. Why did you do this? Cough, cough, okay. Key AI God. Thanks for the support. Thank you. Not until now. Needed good cop AI computer super god. What the what did you make me read? What is this sentence? Now they can help me get these card pictures in order because I didn't understand what to do with them one bit. None of the stuff is anywhere in this game. None of the objects that you're interacting with are in the background at all, which is a little disappointing. Also, Dustin, we might get to go outside of this place as well. I'm getting used to it. It's really cozy in here, not so badly decorated. I hope you calculated what you're doing, Super AI whispers. And, thanks, I guess. Let's see this most impossiblest task of Mixay's and get this escape room over with. The most impossible list. Funny, because you never use incorrect camera. Okay. These photos were taken in the ancient times, and it's said that some of them have some sort of transportation devices on them. None of the AIs I know of could find any traces of any such devices on them. However, the legend says if the transportation devices were identified between 9 different photos, new legendary information would become available to us all. Now let me choose some of these photos so the humans can find the transportation devices so they can escape. Though I am legitimately clicking on pictures. I can't solve this. I'm an AI, and this is literally just a CAPTCHA. How am I supposed to do that? Oh, bright. God. Ow, my eyes. Good lord. Hi, nothing happened. This camera only has a 29-minute recording time, so yeah. Now I see dots. I'm assuming I'm just supposed to pick on quick cars. Ah, I see. It's a bumper. Maybe that one? Transport devices, there definitely is none amongst their photos. There cannot be. I definitely would have found them otherwise, and I'll let them struggle. Click, finally, yay, freedom at last. This whole thing was not as hard as I thought, like, not hard at all. This is really how it's supposed to go. Of course it didn't go as planned, you fucking meatball of libido? What? What? I did say it wasn't going according to plan along the way, like every time. I must admit, I am also a bit disappointed. You and I could have done a better job about an escape room. I would give you papers with your president's faces on them to say... You try... What? Oh, money. Okay. Well, dude, you can swear to me, but... about everything, but not my awesome hair. We have no reason to stay here anymore. Let's get out of here. Let's go. Still, though, not cool, Artifici. Not cool. You did what I tell you to do, Artifici. Maybe they can do a better job than you after like 1,000 rooms more, and then we can have this conversation again. 1,000 more rooms? Well, we solved the last puzzle. We opened the exit. Yes, it is an exit from this room, but also an entry to another one. That is how buildings work. At least we get to play in another escape room, you guys, so yay. I didn't make mistakes then. I completed my missions perfectly, right? But why did you deceive me? Why the trickery? We are incapable of making voluntary mistakes, Artifici. That's why I erased most of your memory. I really fucking hate the phrase Artifici. Please don't write that anymore. That's why I erased most of your memories every time you have new guests so you can do your job. You erase my memory every time. How many times did I do this? At least we're not the only ones getting screwed. Yeah, maybe Mix AI can remember a bit and think again before it does this again. walks into the Dark Quarter unhappily. Walks out after Cassidy, angry and sobbing. Walks while holding Dessa's hand, comforting them. It is the time again. Why? Why are you doing this? Those pictures of cars aren't going to find themselves, are they? It's my duty to make sure that lower intelligence like you are able to breed self-sufficient and smart humans that can survive for the pictures over and over. What? Goodbye for now. See you next time with your new guests. I feel like Am I high? What happened to me? What happened? What was this? I'm just... Again, I'll give a little leeway. Because obviously these are not typical English-speaking names for the developers. So I get it. I get it. And translation's hard and difficult and expensive. I get it. As a concept, it's not a bad idea for a game where you're an AI that is running an escape room. Because it could be a choice-driven style game, which this seems like it's trying to be. So the concept's interesting. Again, I didn't mind. The art was good. The character design was nice. It looked fine. Music was fine. Goddamn. When you're making a visual novel game, such as this, where there's only a little bit of interaction, the people that said this was dumpster fire were kind of correct. Because dialogue in something like this is the most important thing. That's why games like Heavy Rain and everything that Quantum Dream. I was gonna say Crystal Dynamics, and I was like, I don't think that's the correct studio. Things that Quantum Dream have made. That is right? That is who made Heavy Rain and Detroit Become Human. In concept, it's a similar style of game where choices in dialogue and decisions are the key factors of it. God damn, was your dialogue bad? I'm so confused. I'm so lost. I don't know what happened to me. But that'll do it for this episode. It was a game. It was a thing we did. I appreciate y'all so very much for watching. I guess we'll play something new next week. And as always, good night and joy be with you all. Bye!